at you from Much Music. This is a Chum City building. As you can see, we've got quite a crowd outside today for Motley Crue. Welcome, guys. Welcome, John.
How you doing?
John Krabby and Tommy.
Nice to touch you.
Oh, thank
So
you.
wonderful to touch you.
Wow. The honor is all mine, believe me.
She's mine. She's mine.
It's nice to be wanted. Thank you very much. Well, you guys have released a brand new album today. Here it is.
Yes.
It's a self-titled Motley Crue album featuring the brand new, well, not so new to you because, John, you've already been with the band for about a year now?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
But this is the first release where you sing some killer vocals on it.
Thanks.
And quite a
He's
bit,
the man.
quite a departure, I think, in a way. Your music has really diversified with this one. Would you agree with that?
Certainly gotten heavier because John plays guitar as well, so the sound's gotten massive, and his aggressive voice style has definitely made it a lot harder. And there's also some really mellow stuff too. That's like, you know,
Bluesier stuff as well.
bluesier, yeah.
I thought from listening to it. Really like this track, Misunderstood.
Yeah, that's
We
cool.
were talking about that. But you picked Hooligan's Holiday as your first single and video, which we're going to see soon.
Cool.
Any particular reason why that one?
Yay!
You want to say hi to some people?
These guys are gonna bust the glass.
No, you're not going to bust the glass.
Smash it! Kick it in!
So how has the transition been with John now instead of Vince, from your point of view?
How's the transition been? It's certainly been like, it's like we got a new engine, you know. John's like, you know, new blood. We're all, you know, like stupidly excited, you know, about his voice and what he's added to Motley Crue, and it's been like a riot, man. We've had a blast. This was probably the most fun I think I've ever had making a record. Was this record?
This one?
We had a good time, man. He's one of us. He's very cool.
Actually, I just want to mention to people that
He doesn't say much, though.
No, yes he does, because you're the first band I think he interviewed ever for Much Music, like the first sort of rock band when you were with the Scream upstairs.
And you were the
outside.
first person that interviewed me.
Really?
I was never interviewed before that.
We were both interview virgins
we were
then.
virgin interviewee.
Oh,
We've got
that's
something
special.
going. There you go.
So how does it feel from your angle to be part of the Motley Crue rock and roll machine?
It's been really cool, you know. I'm just waiting for the day when I don't have to get their coffee and stuff anymore.
Right.
You know, that when that day comes, I know I'll be in. But you know, it's been really cool.
Okay, well, let's check out your first
Yeah.
video together with John. This is Hooligan's Holiday on the Power 30.
Yeah.
That was Hooligan's Holiday on the Power 30. What did you guys think? Did you like it? Well, it's a very cool video. You were telling me it's done by Nick Egan, a British director.
Yeah.
And
it's really whack.
And you're gonna hook up with him for your next one.
Yeah. I think at this point we're gonna shoot Misunderstood next, but we're still going back and forth with it.
Good. My favorite track.
Yeah,
okay,
for you.
we'll be back with more Motley Crue on the Power 30. The Power 30. Right now, we are going to be taking a fax. Now, we flashed you those numbers on the screen. I hope you got them. Just in case you didn't, 1-800-265-MUCH is the phone number. 1-800-591-MUCH is the fax number.
Yeah,
all right,
bring it
and our
on.
first fax is coming in from Mark Zanka, who's in Montreal. Have you guys been there, Montreal?
Absolutely.
Okay. And Mark...
Yeah, with the sex machine? Is that, oh,
you see, I knew I shouldn't have even bothered mentioning it because that's what all the rock bands say when I ask.
it's a beautiful place.
Mark has a lot to ask, actually, so we picked a couple of his questions. He says,
Cool.
Tommy, can you please tell me the real story of what happened with Vince Neil?
Oh, man.
You're going to be asked this question.
Yeah, I guess may as well get that over with. Well, we had... Boy, you guys got about an hour? It's a long story.
Give us the condensed version.
Yeah, we had been having new lead singer talks quite a few years ago, and it just all came to a head a couple years ago when we were starting to rehearse and write music for this record. And it was basically a gigantic lack of enthusiasm. Vince didn't write anything. Nikki, myself, and Mick wrote everything, and we just become frustrated, like after all these years of, telling him what to sing, telling him how to sing, when not to sing, and it just became like, we were dragging around this extra weight, going, this isn't right, we shouldn't be creating this person's parts for him. He should feel them and sing them naturally and do, and we tried to get him to write music. We did everything. I'm trying to make this short. He came to rehearsal and we had a meeting and we said, Vince, we're having new lead singer talks again. And he stood up and said, you know what?
We're on TV.
I know we're on TV. But what he said was, I don't want to hear this shit anymore. And he walked out, and we didn't fire him.
It came to parting of the ways.
He just got up and walked out, and we haven't spoke to him since. And he's suing us now for like $10 million and all this stuff. So it's still an ongoing thing. And I, no disrespect to Vince. I wish him luck with his thing, and we'll go on to do ours. But it was just let me just make this clear too, because this is important. Other things that came with music, like success and money, and helicopter flying lessons, race car driving. All these things became more important to him than the music. And the other three of us, that's all we did. We eat, live, and breathe music, and he didn't. and we were forced to make a decision, and we had to continue on. I mean, we're not ready to stop.
Because at one point you said that if one of the members of the crew left, that you guys would cease being the crew.
I know. And what are we going to do? Stop? I don't want to stop. I'm still young and psychotic, and I need to make music still. I would die if I stopped.
I guess they agree on the young part or the psychotic part.
Yes.
Okay, well, thanks for that answer, Tommy. And the next one is directed to John. And how did John contribute to the new Motley Crue album? Because I think John Crabbe is an amazing songwriter, as well as a guitarist and vocalist.
Well,
That he is.
I wrote, arranged, produced, directed, did all the pre-production. I put the tape on the machines. I twisted the knobs. I put the effects in. I went to the place. I pressed the albums. I did everything. These guys did nothing. I even got them coffee.
So you're the fourth songwriting member. This is what you were trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, it's a group thing.
John brings a lot to the table with Motley, you know. Like I said before, there's only 3 of us that wrote, and now there's 4 people that write. And instead of telling him, hey man, try this or do this, he does it on his own. He hears it, he feels it, and it's a very natural thing for him.
So it's a natural transition.
The songwriting process now is a matter of getting together, and music just comes, you know.
Great.
It's not such a ordeal.
All right, let's take a phone call from John in Sudbury. John, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, John, go ahead and...
Woo!
Ouch!
What was that?
That was Jimi Hendrix's phone.
All right. Okay, Tommy, first of all, I'd like to say very nice to talk to you, and
Nice
you're
to
a big
talk to you.
influence of mine, and I've been drumming for about 10 years now, and you're
Oh.
my major influence.
Cool.
I'd like to know who you think, besides yourself, of course, who are the better drummers around nowadays?
Besides myself. Oh God. You know what? There's a lot of guys. I mean, I respect anybody that plays the drums. It's a difficult instrument to play. There's a lot of guys. Just to name some names: Terry Bozzio, Tommy Aldrich, Vinnie Paul. Do you know who Vinnie Paul is? The drummer from Pantera.
Yeah.
Really good drummer. You know what? There's a lot of guys out there that are great. I could go on. You know, there's a ton.
Oh, man, that's amazing. John, catch you by surprise there. Congratulations on being in the band.
Thanks.
Definitely an amazing sound to your voice.
Thank you.
And keep up the good work, guys.
Cool.
Definitely some great stuff.
Okay,
Thanks.
Sean, thank you very much for calling.
Thank you.
Check out the record, man. It's full of some cool shit.
Definitely, I'm a major fan.
Motley Crue.
Right on.
Okay, now we're going outside for a phone for a question, not a phone call. You guys can just yell it out. Do we have one ready to go?
Yeah, Tommy, I was just wondering, what can we expect from your drum solo during the concert?
Sorry. Can you repeat his questions? I don't think people heard.
He said something about the drum solo.
Yeah, what can we expect from your drum solo in concert?
Will we be seeing anything on the tour?
Yeah, you know what? We're just now starting to put all that together. There's going to be some bizarre visual images. And as far as a drum thing, I can't, like, if I were to tell you now, then you won't come and see it, will you?
You have to come.
Definitely, man. Screw Vince!
Oh, man.
I'd say that.
Come on.
No, it's gonna
Be nice.
It's definitely going to be an eyeful. You know, we planned on messing with your head, so you'll have
Okay.
to come check it out. That's all I can tell you. I'm sorry, but
There's your answer.
soon you will see.
Next, we are going to take another phone call, I believe, as she looks around.
One question outside.
One more question outside. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, go for
You're
it.
on, buddy.
Yasu, Tommy.
Yasu.
Hey, I just want to know. I've been to Greece this summer, and I just want to know what part of Greece are you from?
I'm from Athens.
Really? I just spent 3 days from there.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool.
to tonight?
It's a pretty cool place, man.
Yeah.
Where are you guys staying? Where are you going to?
We're going all over tonight. We're going out. We're going to go rip it up.
Hey, Tommy.
Yo,
Canita, man.
Kalinita.
I know how to say a farasto.
You're very awesome, man.
Right on. That's cool, man.
Farasto. Thank you.
Efkaristo poli.
I can only remember by saying how far is the store.
Oh.
Anyway, okay, going on. We are going to give away a prize, actually, at this point, and we're going to play a video?
Video.
Okay.
Right on.
We're going to play your video pick, and you said you guys want to see something by Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yes.
here it goes. Led Zeppelin on
on.
Power 30 for Motley Crue.
Look how cute she is.
I know, it's amazing.
Okay, Tommy and Tom.
We're making arrangements here.
No. No, they're just kidding. Honest to God, this is extremely decent, actually, on the Power 30. Like, is it ever? All right. What are we doing now? I forgot. You
Making
guys completely threw
arrangements.
me off. We're going to take a phone call and give away a prize, a very cool Motley Crue prize. We're going to be giving away your whole CD collection,
cool.
7 CDs, the catalog, and also...
I only have one in mine.
And which one would that be? And also, we are giving away a 7 CD platinum album plaque, personalized.
Cool.
So people can hang it right next to their like hockey trophies there here in Canada.
Yeah.
You know, you're up here in the canoe country.
In the Toronto World Series thing that
That's
they beat
right.
Philadelphia. I'm so bummed.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
What can I say?
I know.
Yeah.
I hate those
Blue
words.
Jays and the Leafs are hot these years.
I hate those words.
So who are we going to be giving it away to? It's our next caller, and that will be... Caller, are you there?
Hey,
And
what up?
this is...
Sean.
Sean!
Yeah.
Did that hurt you guys? Because it hurt us. This is Sean from Dartmouth. Congratulations, Sean. How are you doing?
Oh, so, I guess.
So. What do you mean so?
Oh, I'm glad I won the CDs and all.
Yeah, great.
And, this is the first time I made a call to the Power 30 and actually got through.
All right.
Well, that's great. Then you should be. And then you should say you're doing great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
Sean.
you could say
Sean, can you turn down your TV just a tad? Like
It's down
all the way?
It's down
Is
all
it down all the way?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to continue and try not to feedback all the time. Do you have a
I
question
was
for
going
the...
to pick your nose.
You're gonna pick-
Go back to the other
other
camera.
side. All right,
Wait.
Oh, this is really gross. Sean, you have a question for the crew?
Yeah, for John.
Okay,
I was
John.
wondering what's going on with the Scream. Like, are they still together or what?
Yeah, they actually did another record and unfortunately got dropped by the record label. But they're shopping the new record right now, and there's a couple new labels that are interested in them. So it's I don't think they'll have any problem at all.
I read somewhere that there's some sort of controversy and they want to open for the Crew on the tour.
There was some, it's just weird. The record label invested, for a new band, your record labels invest a lot of money and a lot of time into new bands to try and break them. And when something like this happens, the label was just looking at Motley Crue as kind of a gift horse and looking to kind of recoup some of the money back that they put into the Scream. So there was a lot of negotiating going on for me to join Motley Crue, and part of it was for
them to get
for them.
For them.
Yeah, we were going to take them on a North American leg
Okay.
of the Motley Crue tour. So.
Okay, Sean, thanks very much for your questions, and congratulations on your big score here on the Crue CDs, and ciao, see you guys later. Now, we've got to wrap up here, unfortunately.
So Marley kicks the ass.
So that hopefully we'll be seeing you guys on tour very
Absolutely.
shortly in the next 2-3 months. Don't pick my nose anymore. The next 2 or 3 months or so.
We start on June the 9th in Tucson.
Tucson.
Okay, so
And
we'll see you in
we'll be-
Canada in the summertime.
We'll be whipping
Okay, one
around.
quick
Hopefully.
thing. Will you go to the East Coast to Halifax? I know there's a whole bunch of fans out there that want to know. Halifax.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Will we go?
Sounds good. Will you go?
Will we go, Roger?
Roger,
Absolutely.
Halifax? Okay.
We're going.
Brian and Halifax are going to go. Thank you both very much. It's been
Thank
great.
you.
Okay? That's it for now. Bye.
Peace. All right.
We're getting counted down.